you're giving to an organization that has a track record of funding incredibly successful, incredibly important research. And the most important thing is that all this incredible research is happening right here in your own community, in your own community hospitals.
Having the support of Tower Research Foundation is a phenomenal thing for me, especially someone who's young and just getting started. I have lots of ideas.
Tower came in to my career at a really critical point. Really provided, affirmation of an idea.
Tower Cancer Research Foundation was instrumental in the approval of 15 new therapeutics for patients across the globe.
What my research focused on and what I came to Tower to work with is what are some of the ways in which these cells age over time at the DNA level. The term for that is what's called epigenetics. What we found was that patients that responded better had a lack of some of these DNA aging markers. Because these are genetically engineered cells, we have some degree of control over how these cells are genetically engineered. This is an approach that hasn't been studied anywhere else in the world.
The overarching theme of what I do is to study how we're going to use immunotherapy, which harnesses the body's own immune system to fight cancer, to fight breast cancer and all different stages of breast cancer. So if you get it working properly in the way that we all envision it in theory to work, you can retrain your body to recognize tumor cells as foreign and to eliminate them for your lifetime. The idea of immunologic memory is very powerful. And if we can really find a way to be successful in our efforts, and we can use this type of therapy for all different stages and different subtypes of breast cancer, we can make a huge difference in long-term outcomes.
Material science is the science of stuff. Everything in the universe is made out of stuff. Your body is just a different kind of material, a smart material, if you will. Nanotechnology in this context is the science of small. So we want to create the smallest tools possible that can basically interact with cells at the level of the machinery within inside your cells or a cancer cell that is causing it to misbehave. If you shrink the diameter of a piece of hair by about 5,000 times, that's the scale of the tool that we're talking about. Having a diverse toolkit is going to help scientists and physicians ultimately attack these diseases in the most effective way possible.
The money that I received from the Tower Cancer Research Foundation funded me for 1 year, and in that year we were able to design, complete, and write up all the experimental data. We were able to get it published in a top-tier, high-impact cancer research journal, and also a lot of the research service preliminary data, which I used to receive further funding from the NIH and National Cancer Institute. So it's really no exaggeration to say that it made a profound difference, both in the work and also in my future funding opportunities, for sure.
So once we were able to get that initial seed funding from Tower, that $100,000 really enabled us to develop the core part of the technology that led to this amazing NIH award called the Director's Early Independence Award. It's really awesome to me because only 10 or 11 people in the country across all NIH institutes get this award. $1.25 million over 5 years to really take our ideas to the next level.
What I'm doing right now, I have my own space, I'm building my own team, basically developing my own independence at that point. And none of that would really be possible without having a major academic paper published, without having major governmental funding from the NIH, the NCI. None of that really is possible without that first step and that first bit of funding.
It's hard to watch people who get really sick, and and many of my patients do pass away. And my mom passed away, so I've been on that side of it, and it is very sad, and it can be very depressing. But on the other side of it, there are a lot of patients who we save, and a lot of people who we cure. And I think that's the other part of me that really enjoys the research, is what also keeps me from burning out. It kind of constantly gives me hope that there's something more.
Well, the fantasy is we've healed your child from from a cancer that, traditionally has no success rate right now. And if we and my research group can in any way help enable those conversations to happen, then we've done our job.